Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Today I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about repetition and the feedback loop as part of our manifestation series, how manifestation works. So first of all, we've talked a little bit about robotic affirmations and how that's one of the techniques that really works well for a lot of people. It works well for me. At least using like the 10-minute method and things like that. But really what it is in order to create a really good robotic affirmation to use, or a couple of them to use, so that you can manifest this mindset of believing, or I guess I should say thinking from that reality in order to manifest it and then believe it because you see it actually manifesting. It's like this cycle of manifestation. And so why repetition works so well is because you are continuously shifting your focus to the thing that you desire. And so it's almost like when you're first learning how to, like learning the alphabet, learning how to read and write, you focus on a couple of letters at a time and learn those, or a couple of words at a time and learn those, and then you start to move into like a couple of sentences at a time, you know what I mean? Like you progressively can add to the affirmations that you are robotically affirming. But I personally, at this point, I like to do 4 that kind of go together. Depending on the situation, but I've heard people say that it's really good to use just 1 or 2, or even just one really good one that's been known to work for other people, like isn't it wonderful, or everything is always working out for me, or my life is perfect. So right there you have 3 that sort of coincide with each other that you can use in order to create a better mindset for your life and how things work out for you, instead of being in that mentality of feeling unlucky or like things just don't work out for you. So that being said, really repetition is one of the best ways to go about it, because you are reprogramming your mind to think from the state that you want to be in. So one example of this would be if you are trying to manifest a good relationship, or just in general trying to be better in relationships. Like if you feel like relationships never seem to work out for you, or that there's like this repetitive cycle of you falling in love and then things just not working out in general in your relationships, or even with friendships or whatever, but you know, just for this example. So really changing your self-concept and telling yourself the like 3 affirmations of everything always works out for me, I'm so good in relationships, everyone I want wants me. Like there's so many good examples of how to shift your mindset around that. Like I never let my emotions get in the way, or I am mindful of my thoughts. I am a master at manifesting my desired state. I'm a master at manifesting in general. Whatever it is, just make out a list of, I would say like between 2 and 4, because like I said, I prefer to do 4 good like sentences that kind of go together depending on what my situation is that I'm trying to work on at the time. Yeah, so that would be a good way to start with the repetition. Pick one topic that you want to work on and continue to feed in those affirmations, that robotic affirmation technique, and then see what you get, the output that you get from that. So this is what I'm talking about when I said the feedback loop. So it's like manifestation is like you putting like like printing a newspaper, right? Like whatever you put in is what's going to be printed out, and you're going to see it manifested, whatever the words that you are typing and putting into that, or however you want to look at it, putting into that program, if you're creating a computer program, or the words that you're writing for that script for the life that you want. If you are seeing it as like a movie, right? Writing that script for yourself. And you can journal. If writing is your thing, journal the affirmations. And you could even use the 369 method, which is in the morning when you wake up, you write down your affirmation 3 times. And then in the like midday, afternoon, after lunch, whatever, write down your affirmation 6 times. And then before you go to bed, write it down 9 times, 369 method. And then that feedback loop will start feeding back to you what you have put in. And that's just sort of how the manifestation works. Like whatever you focus on and continue to repeat through your thoughts, through your words, will be fed back to you, and you will see it manifested in your life. And so really you don't have to do these things out loud, but you can, of course, if you want. But mostly you can just think these thoughts to yourself. And there's a lot of good times throughout the day, because you're constantly thinking. Even when you're asleep, dreaming, you're thinking, right? But when you're awake, aware, conscious, find times throughout your day when you can do these repetitive affirmations in order to change your mindset, in order to change your life, and see what happens, see what comes back to you. So that would be my challenge for you guys for this week, is to choose one topic that you are really wanting to change or transform in your life, and write 2 to 4 really good affirmations for that topic. And I'm trying to space these videos out every 3 days. So I'd go with the 3 days. Do the 369 method if you're into journaling, or do the 10-minute method, where in the morning when you wake up, or at night before you go to bed, or both, whatever. And then throughout your day consistently, whenever you just have time to think about whatever, like while you're doing errands, chores, continue to repeat these affirmations in your mind and see how they play out in your reality. And then make sure you let me know. Send me a comment if you'd like to, and let me know how it works for you, because it will work for you. Okay? You create your reality. So good luck, guys. I hope everything works out, and I can't wait to hear from you. See you next time.